Hey guys, welcome to Digit.in, and we finally have with us the Realme Narzo 10A. Now, the Narzo series is a completely new lineup of devices from Realme. It's geared towards a very specific type of consumer, and there's been a lot of delays and there's been a lot of talk about when they will launch the Narzo 10 and the 10A. So we've got the 10A here, and even though it's lockdown time, the company's managed to get us a review unit. So it's come pretty late, so the review and anything to do with its performance is going to be pending full testing. But what we can do right now is go over the specs of the phone and what's actually included inside the box. So let's just go ahead and take it off, take the top off, that is, and see what's inside. So of course it's sealed. Go ahead and take now we can take the top off, and right off the bat there's a paper case in here with nothing but the instruction manual, quick start guide, and the basics. There's no case. The phone itself is pretty decently packaged actually in plastic. Let's just go ahead and take that off and see what kind of finish this phone has. Now, there's actually been a lot of talk around this new design that Realme has sort of used for the phone. It's got this, the brand is completely emblazoned on the back, and it's, nobody's ever going to miss the fact that you're using a Realme phone, that's for sure. There's a 12 megapixel camera, a 12 megapixel primary camera at that, with the f1.8 aperture over here, along with an ultra wide and a depth sensor. There's a rear mounted fingerprint sensor, and when I say rare, I mean, well, it is quite a rare sight to see fingerprint sensors still exist in today's time and age. So this is pretty nice. The volume buttons are on the left side alongside the SIM card tray, and on the right you have the power button. Then on the front you have a 5 megapixel selfie camera that's embedded into the water drop notch. Now, in terms of specs, while the phone is still booting up, let's just go over what the basic specs are. So we've got a a MediaTek Helio G70 processor on this phone, which is fairly decent for this price bracket. Then it's a 720p display, 1600 by 720. It's got 3 GB of RAM on board, 32 gigs of storage, which is eMMC 5.1 type. On the back, like we discussed, there's a 12 megapixel primary camera with f1.8 aperture, a 2 megapixel macro camera, and a 2 megapixel depth camera. Then the 5 megapixel camera on front is embedded in the water drop notch. And in terms of the battery, that's something that you guys are definitely gonna like. It's a 5000 mAh battery. How do you charge that battery? So let's go ahead and take a look at what else is within this box. Get rid of that. Now you have a standard 10-watt charger. This is basically what Realme provides with most of their budget smartphones. It's a 10-watt charger, nothing very unique or surprising over here. And then there is also a micro USB cable to charge the phone. Now this is a pretty decently built micro USB cable. It's fairly thick, good shielding, and the reason we bring this up is because if you have a cheap micro USB cable which is super thin, it may not be able to carry the current and the power through it without getting hot, and if the cable gets too hot, it'll burn, and we all know how that ends. So that's never nice. So it's nice to see that Realme is not cheaping out on the quality of the cables. That's nice. So that's basically all you get inside the box of the Narzo 10A. It's an entry-level device from Realme. Hopefully it'll make waves. If not, we'll have to see. In terms of how it performs, there are a lot of questions, there's a lot of excitement, and we are going to be testing the phone out over the next few days to see exactly how it performs. Of course, camera samples and such may be limited due to the restrictions and movement so far, but we're going to try and do our best. Thank you guys for watching this video, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and of course hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any future updates from us. Thank you guys for watching.